Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So today I thought I would film another what I eat in a day. I love filming these and you guys seem to like watching them. But if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Jen. I am a full-time working mom. I have 2 kids and I love coffee. I really love coffee. So it is 7 a.m. right now. I have a little bit of time before I need to get the kids off to school. So I'm gonna work on packing their lunches. I normally don't eat breakfast until later. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And whenever I eat breakfast, I'll catch back up with you. I am feeling a little bit hungry this morning. I always usually like to get like a couple cups of coffee in me before I eat breakfast. I don't know why, it's just a thing. It's just a thing that I do. And by the way, do you like my mug? I don't even remember where I got this. It's a Ray Dunn mug. This is my first sip of coffee. Oh, that's good. I have been trying different types of coffee via like mail order and I love it. So I just drink my coffee with a little bit of half and half. I don't prefer sweetness in my coffee. If I do get sweetened coffee like at Starbucks, I always get like a really small amount of the sweetener. I try to get sugar-free sweetener. So anyway, I'm gonna go get some stuff done, get to work, and I'll catch back up with you for breakfast. Hey guys, so it's about 9:45 and I'm gonna eat breakfast. So today I am having a bagel with cream cheese and then I'm also going to have some yogurt. So this is the First National Bagel Company, Sesame Bagels. They're pretty good. I don't think I've ever purchased Sesame Bagels before, but let me tell you. So I was in Chicago, I can't remember if it was last week or the week before, sometime I was, and there was this bagel shop around the corner from my hotel. I just put my bagel in the toaster, and they had what they called pretzel salt bagels, which I've never had before. We don't have like good bagel shops here in the Midwest, which is really a shame. Like someday I would love to go to like New York and eat like real New York style bagels. But anyway, this place had pretzel salt bagels and I love soft pretzels. So the bagel wasn't like a soft pretzel type dough. It just had that salt on the top of it and OMG, it was so good. And I told Adam before I left, I was gonna stop over there and get a dozen and bring them home and put them in the freezer, and I totally forgot, like until I was like halfway home. So next time I go, I'll have to stop and get some. They were delicious. The cream cheese I'm using is this Organic Valley cream cheese spread, which is just plain cream cheese. This is a really good cream cheese. It's hard for me to find around here, so sometimes I have to order it. And then the yogurt I'm gonna have is the Fage Total. So it's the whole milk yogurt, which is my preference. I just like the taste of it better. And this one is actually, I would say, lower in added sugars than a lot of yogurts are, but this one is the cherry, which is my favorite, and it has like guard dog, and it has like the little fruit that you mix in with the yogurt. So let me get my plate together. So after I eat, I'm probably gonna have another cup of coffee, but I'm also gonna take a drink upstairs with me since I have a bunch of calls to get on. So this is just ice in this Starbucks cup, and I'm gonna combine just regular like Tropicana lemonade, which yes, there's sugar in this, but I'm just gonna use like a splash of it, and then some Topo Chico, which is basically twist of lime mineral water. I cannot find this around here. I got this also at Whole Foods. I don't know if I can order it. I should see if I can order it on Amazon on like a recurring delivery. Anyway, so I just put a little splash in here, like I don't know, maybe a quarter cup, and then top it with the lime. So it's sort of like a lemon lime sparkling water. Obviously, you know, better for you than sugary soda. But I just like the combination of the lemon with the sparkling water. So even if you don't have Topo Chico, just try it. It's really good. Yum. It almost tastes like a sparkling lemonade. A little bit. Okay, so my bagel's ready. You guys, I cleaned out my toaster this weekend. I cannot believe how many crumbs were in that toaster. I don't know that I've cleaned out this toaster since I got it, which has probably been, I don't know, over a year. What's your favorite bagel? You know, it's funny, when I used to work at the hospital, every so often people would bring bagels, and sometimes we would get Panera bagels, which are like 800 bajillion calories each. The cinnamon crunch ones are like so good. They're a lot of calories, but I don't really count calories. Like, I try to be cognizant of what I'm eating, but I also don't like stress out about it. That's another thing I was going to talk to you guys. I have another interesting point about, we've been talking about like diet culture in these videos, and like, I don't know, I like talking about that kind of stuff because it's something that has always affected me. And so now that I'm like an adult and I'm starting to like untangle all that, I like to talk about it in my videos with you guys. So I do want to share something later, a couple things actually, that I kind of came across this week that I think are super interesting. All right, so here's my breakfast: yogurt and a bagel. There's no fruit or veggies with this, which I should be eating some fruit, but I'll make sure I get some veggies in with lunch and dinner. I think for dinner, I'm gonna make chicken parm with a grain-free breading that I got from Thrive Market, and maybe a kale salad and something else. I haven't decided yet. I'm not really following my meal plan this week. So I am gonna go eat breakfast and get back to work, and I'll catch up with you at lunchtime. Hello and happy lunchtime. It is currently a little after 1 and I just got out of a meeting, so I'm gonna make lunch. I am not doing anything fancy today. I didn't really have anything planned, so I just looked in the fridge and I thought, what do I have? Tacos, leftover tacos from when I did Thrive Live taco night the other night. Thanks you guys for coming, by the way. That was super fun. So I'm gonna warm up this taco meat. I thought that I had some like plain corn tortilla chips in the pantry to do like crunchies on top of the salad, but I don't. My stupid family must have ate them. Just kidding, they're not stupid. But I do have these. So there's like a tiny little bit in the bottom of this bag, so I'm gonna crunch those up, put them on top of my salad. I'm gonna use some iceberg, I'm gonna throw it, iceberg lettuce. I've got some Colby Jack cheese, some olives. This medium salsa from Thrive Market is delicioso. Definitely recommend it if and when you order from them. This is just the medium bomb. I have some sour cream, and then instead of cutting up a tomato, I'm just gonna put a little bit of this pico on it. This stuff I got at Hy-Vee, and there's like hardly any flavoring in it. Like it just tastes like tomatoes. It's very flavorless. Weird. All right, so here's my lunch bowl. I've got way too much food and I'm not gonna be able to eat this. I don't know why I always do that, but I do. Carry on. Okay, so iceberg lettuce, pico, which is basically just tomatoes and onions, ground beef with cheese, some Doritos, and then underneath there, I shouldn't have covered it up because it kind of looks pretty until I did that, sour cream salsa, olives. So basically I'm just gonna, mix this up like a big taco salad and eat it. And then I've got me a can of cherry vanilla Coke Zero. I can't talk. All right, let's do a taste test. See, we call this a walking taco. I know I've explained this before, but the Doritos in a bag and then you put the taco meat on top of it. We just mix it all together in a bowl when we're at home because that's the easiest way to do it for us. But I think I need more salsa because this is a big bowl. But really, when you make it like this, like more of a salad, and then you just put some Doritos on top, you really don't end up with that many Doritos, and you still get like the same taste, but it's a little bit healthier. So I always do this. I always give myself way too much food for lunch, especially. I feel like I'm pretty good with breakfast and dinner, like portioning out my food. But like for some reason, when I make like a salad like this, I always think I can eat a lot more than I actually can. I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy, bariatric surgery, like about 5 years ago now, and I still can't eat like huge portions. So I've never I just haven't learned to like stop serving myself like huge salad bowls, but whatever, it's leftovers, it needs to be used up. I did the same thing yesterday and I ended up eating like 3/4 of it, which is fine. So, okay, I'm going to eat, get back to work, and I will check in with you after I get done. All right, so it's about 5 o'clock. I'm gonna get started cooking dinner here in a little bit. I'm having a little bit of a snack. That taco salad actually kept me full all afternoon. I just got hungry a a little bit ago, so I'm just having some ham rolled up. This is ham that I got at Whole Foods when I was on my way home from Chicago. It's really good. And then it's rolled up with some provolone cheese. So I don't want to eat like a bunch of carby stuff like before we eat dinner. And then I also had my order from Thrive Market show up today, which is perfect because they're sponsoring today's video. So thank you to them. I love working with Thrive. They are an online marketplace that makes healthy eating affordable. And this year I've been trying to make some healthier substitutions for our family. Not a drastic life change, just making substitutions, eating less sugar, all of those good things. So I want to share with you some of the things I got today. But if you guys want to try out Thrive Market, they are having a special right now where if you join, you get 25% off your first order, plus you get a free gift, which is fantastic. So definitely take advantage of that. 25% off is huge, and they're always having sales also. They have a couple different membership options, so you can go month to month, or you can do a year membership, which comes out to less than $5 a month. That's the one that I do because I order from them several times a month. It's particularly helpful for me because I'm super busy and I love getting stuff delivered. Not only that, but I can get things on their site that I can't get in my town. I live in a small town, so it's a win-win. So I did get some Rayo's marinara sauce. I'm actually going to use that for dinner tonight with our chicken parm. I got some of these CBD gummies. These are the cherry mango CV sciences. These are really good for sleep. If you're looking to try a CBD gummy that tastes good and is effective, I would definitely recommend these. And especially if you're going to sign up for Thrive, get these on your first go round because you'll get the 25% off. I also got a variety of the This Saves Lives bars for my kids. My kids love these. They are lower added sugar granola type bars. I got the S'mores Blast, the Rockin' Strawberry, and then I also got one of the chocolate chip. So these will go in their backpacks for snacks. I also got some of the brown rice pad thai noodles. These are really great. They are brown rice instead of white rice, and they make a great quick pad thai. I also decided I would try this buffalo sauce. I like buffalo anything flavored, and I have some blue cheese dressing right now, so I thought maybe I could do some type of a buffalo chicken salad with this. And then I decided to also try out this hand soap. This is the Everyone Gentle Nourishing Hand Soap, Meyer Lemon and Mandarin. It smells delicious. Thrive has my favorite container of olive oil, so I got another one of this because I ran out. I just love how the tin looks on the counter. So and it's really good oil too, and they actually had this, I think it was like 30% off, I saw on their site. So fabulous deal. I got some of this seedless raspberry jam. It's really hard for me to find seedless raspberry jam, and I don't necessarily have a plan for this. It does have a lot less added sugar than some other brands, so I got it because of that. I may use this in a recipe, and I may just use it for PB&J. I'm not quite sure yet. And then lastly, I just got some more monk fruit sweetener, which is a staple that I keep in my pantry for baking, and then some regular coconut milk. I use this for different recipes and curries. So that's what I got from Thrive. I'm also going to use a few things that I got from them from my pantry for dinner tonight. But if you guys want to try out Thrive Market, I'll have the link in the description box below. You can go to thrivemarket.com/Jen Chapin, get 25% off your first order plus a free gift. Okay, so for dinner, I'm going to make chicken parm, or sort of like a gluten-free, grain-free version of chicken parm. So I've got some chicken breasts here. I just seasoned those with salt and pepper. I've got my olive oil. I'm not gonna deep fry these. I'm just gonna crisp them up on the edges a little bit in the skillet. I've got 2 eggs here with some water. I'm gonna beat that up to make an egg wash, and then I'm gonna combine some Parmesan cheese with this paleo powder. I got this in my last Thrive order. So this is grain-free breadless breading. It's basically cassava breading, and then this is already seasoned, so I'm not going to have to season it. It says it's got salt, garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, basil, sage. So that actually sounds good, and it actually smells really good too. So I'm gonna add some Parmesan cheese to this. If you wanted to do dairy-free, obviously leave that out or use like a dairy-free substitute. So I'm gonna mix this. And then all I will do is just heat my oil up. I'll dip the chicken in the egg, then in the breading, and we'll get it into the skillet. And then I have a baking dish here, so I like to finish my chicken parm in the oven. So after I've, brown it on both sides, I'll put it into the pan, and then we'll top it with the sauce.
always alone. You will always be there. Always alone.
Are you ever just coating chicken in breading and eggs and you're like, I am bathing the chicken in its own babies? I know that sounds disturbing, but am I the only one that thinks that? Okay. So this looks promising. It actually looks like it's browning up quite well. So the point now is not to cook this all the way through. We just want to get a nice crispy coating on the outside. And then I have my oven set at 425, so we'll finish it in there. Okay, so here's my chicken. It actually looks quite delicious. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit of this sauce over each one. I don't like to put too much because we don't want to make it like soggy. Okay, and then I put some cheese on top. This is the cheese I'm using. It's from Cracker Barrel mozzarella cheese blend. I've never tried it before, but it looks really good. So I'm just gonna guess on the time for this. I would say since it's partially cooked, probably 15 minutes. We'll cook it the rest of the way through, maybe 20. Okay, so this is the pasta I'm gonna make. It's the Jovial Fusilli. I get this from Thrive also. It is really good if you're looking for an alternative to white pasta. I believe this one is made with brown rice. You do need to cook this a little bit longer than regular white pasta, but I just have some salted boiling water here, so I'm going to dump that in and I'll cook that until it's done. Okay, so I went ahead and removed the chicken because it was getting a little bit brown on the top, so I'm just going to go ahead and let this rest until the pasta is done. It looks delicious. And then I'm also going to make some caprese. So I've got some cherry tomatoes here I just washed up. These have been in my fridge for a while. I need to use them up. The fresh mozzarella pearls. I've got some sketchy looking basil and some chives here, olive oil, salt, pepper, and some crushed red pepper flake. All right, so I've just drained the pasta and I'm just gonna, I have about half of this jar of sauce left, so I'm just gonna put the rest of it in there, stir this around, and the pasta will heat it up. So, and then I wanted to show you guys the inside of the chicken. I cut one in half for Connor. Look how good that turned out. So delicious. Okay, so here is my plate. I already tasted the chicken. It turned out really good and tender. So I have the chicken parm and a little bit of pasta and some salad. Hey guys, it's the end of the night, so I thought I would check back in with you. If I'm talking quietly, it's because everyone is in bed. It's about 11 o'clock. Obviously the kids are in bed, Adam's upstairs. So dinner tonight was good. We really liked the chicken. I would say as far as the breadcrumbs go, or the paleo breadcrumbs, for them being grain-free breadcrumbs, I think that they're really good. They do make a really crispy coating. I was actually reading the reviews on Thrive and someone said that they're really good on fish. So if you are doing grain-free, I would definitely recommend those. Obviously the Rao's sauce is always delicious, and then that Cracker Barrel cheese blend, that was bomb too. I would definitely buy that again. Caprese salad, always good. Pasta, always good. After dinner, I did share some ice cream with the kids. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen, this is empty now by the way, I just saved it so I could share with you, but I don't know if you've ever seen this Overjoy ice cream. I think that Hy-Vee is the only place that carries it, but for this whole pint is actually only 310 calories. So if we split it 3 ways, that's only about 100 calories per serving. It is sweetened with erythritol and it's made with skim milk. So I personally like this a lot better than Halo Top. Some of the Halo Top flavors, I'm just like, I don't know. They're okay, but this really has been good. This is the mint chip. They also have like a s'mores one, a chocolate peanut butter one, and maybe like a salted caramel. I can't remember. So far, I think we've tried 3 of them and they've all been really good. So definitely look for that if you have a Hy-Vee around you. The other thing I did was I went upstairs and I finished editing a video that I wanted to get out tonight. So I basically did a video talking about my cookbook and like what is sort of like what the layout is, what recipes are in it, answering questions, different things like that, just so people could kind of get some more information to decide whether they wanted to order it or not. The ebook is available now, so I can link that down below. I want to do some more videos featuring recipes from it. I need more time. I need more hours in the day. But anyway, I know I always say this, but thank you so much for your support, because I really would not have had the opportunity to do that if it wouldn't have been for you guys watching my videos and subscribing here on YouTube. So I sincerely appreciate that. But I'm not going to eat anything else tonight, obviously. I am going to fill up my ice water again. I fill up my ice water throughout the day. I drink usually a mixture of like regular ice water and sparkling water. And then I don't know if you guys have seen these packets of like, I have True Lime and True Orange. They're basically just like crystallized citrus. There's not any like sugar or sweetener in them or anything. So I really do like these to flavor my water also. I kind of go back and forth between using them, but I do try to get in a lot of water throughout the day. I also drink diet soda and coffee. Not dead yet. Okay, so a couple things I wanted to talk about RE diet culture. So I know we always have these discussions when I do these kinds of videos, and I always think it's super interesting. So I'll list some of the other videos that I've done down below, and I'll link them on the end screen of this video if you want to go back and watch those. But, you know, long story short, me, like many of us have, you know, struggled with our weight up and down throughout our lives, and, you know, living through the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, obviously, even before that, diet culture was very prevalent in our society. So I always like to kind of discuss issues related to that, because you guys leave so many comments that you say that you feel the same way. And I just think that it's nice to kind of talk in the community about it and how we're sort of working through that and where we're at now and what our goals are. So the other day I actually was on TikTok, and I try not to get on there very much. Like Adam will send me TikToks every once in a while and I'll watch them, and then I'll kind of go down the rabbit hole, and then I don't watch it again for a week because I can just get sucked in and waste so much time on there. But somehow this video ended up on my feed, and it was this woman basically talking about how she had estimated that she had spent 40% of her life worrying about what her weight was and what she ate each day, and just how much of a burden that was on her. And she talked about how her mom got cancer, and her mom actually lost a lot of weight, and her mom was just like elated that she fit into a size 8. And then it kind of like hit her in the face, like how sad was that like her mom was dealing with cancer, yet she was like so excited that she fit in a smaller pant size. Like what type of value we place on that. And so I've watched a couple other of her videos, and I am terrible about like bookmarking these things. So if I can find her, I'll link it down below. But if I can't, I'm sorry. But basically she was talking about how we place so much importance on weight as our only you know, key performance indicator, right? So if we're talking in terms of like, I always think in terms of like process improvement or, you know, things like that. We talk about KPIs. What are our key performance indicators, right? So if you think about like a bit like running a business, like what are your key performance indicators? Obviously it's like your sales, your staff turnover, your this, your that. And so we have performance indicators or health indicators ourselves, right? Like we have our weight, our blood pressure, our lab work, our flexibility, our strength, our stamina, you know, can we do the things that we want to do from day to day? Can we go play soccer with our kids? Can we walk through Disneyland for a whole day? You know, all of these things that make up our health, how much we sleep at night, you know, do we get enough fruits and vegetables? Do we drink enough water? Do we get all our vitamins and minerals? And so we place so much importance on this one performance indicator, which is our weight. And yes, weight is important. And yes, being overweight is correlated with health risks. However, you can't just look at your overall health and just be concerned about that number on the scale, because it's like if you're trying to run a business and you're only concerned about your sales, but you're not concerned about your staff satisfaction or your staff turnover or how you treat customers or anything like that. It's like everything else sort of goes by the wayside. So that thought to me was like really revolutionary. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I think that it's really important to talk about. And I don't have any answers. I'm kind of just telling you guys how I am going throughout my journey with this. And another thing I wanted to say too, which I thought was really like revolutionary for me, was that I am in a group on Facebook with all of my high school class, you know, and actually this summer coming up will be our 20th year class reunion. Now, I did not go to my 10-year class reunion. Why? Because I felt like I was too overweight. Now, why in the world would I do that? And so, I mean, that was part of the reason. I mean, another part of the reason may have been like some social issues also, but I vividly remember hearing about our 10-year class reunion and just thinking, oh my God, if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna have to lose like 40 pounds in the next 3 months or I can't go. And this time when I heard about it and people started talking about it on Facebook, and I got into a group with a couple of other classmates and actually offered to like help plan things, the thought never crossed my mind that, oh my God, I can't go because I'm too fat. And that is really like, that's revolutionary for me, because I spent so much of my life just worrying about what other people thought about my weight. And now that doesn't even cross my mind. You know, I think like, well, I mean, now I think, well, I want to go because, you know, I haven't seen some of these people in obviously 20 plus years. You know, I want to share what's going on in my life. I have lots of exciting things that are happening, you know, and I still live in the same town that I graduated high school from. A lot of people have, you know, moved away. And so I don't know. I just think that was really like a freeing thing for me. And I didn't even really think about it until after the fact. And then I thought, you know, I'm really proud of myself for thinking about that, or not thinking about that, because I think that so many of us can get caught up in that kind of stuff. And if it stops you from enjoying your life and doing the things that you want to do that are going to make you happy, then there needs to be a shift. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. Obviously, I'm not trying to, you know, encourage being overweight or anything like that. I just think that we're not going to get anywhere self-loathing and hating ourselves. And so we can still make positive changes and yet be comfortable with who we are and confident with who we are. So I hope that all makes sense. But I wanted to thank you guys for coming along with me today. This was a pretty normal what I eat in a day. Didn't go out to eat. You know what I was thinking would be fun? Maybe I should do a what I eat in a day and like eat out for every meal. That might be fun. We'll see what I eat. But thanks you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out Thrive Market. You guys know I love them. You can get 25% off your first order plus a free gift. thrivemarket.com/Jen Chapin. I'll have all of the information in the description box below. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.